Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I have the Naked 3 palette to show you. I'm about to get all into it. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm a little under the weather, fighting a cold, so sorry if I sound a little I'm feeling that way too. But yesterday, my doorbell rang and all of a sudden there was the Naked 3 palette and I was so excited. Really quick, I got an email and it was like, Urban Decay's email, and it was like, Naked 3 is available now, and I like jumped, got it, and then by like 2 o'clock, it was sold out. So unfortunately, it's currently sold out on Urban Decay's website. It's supposedly supposed to be in stores, Sephora, Ulta, etc. mid-December. So that's when you're gonna get it. And it's gonna be there before the holidays, which is also great. So it'll be a great gift as well for any makeup lover that you love or for yourself. And keep an eye out on Urban Decay's website because I'm sure it's going to be restocked very soon, especially because like Black Friday is right around the corner. It's going to be around soon. Today I'm going to show you all about the Naked 3 palette. I am wearing it today, which I will tell you all about my look today. I have Naked 1, Naked 2, and Naked Basics. I'm going to compare all of them to show you. I'm going to show you all the colors in Naked 3. I'm going to get down into it. I couldn't wait to do this video for you because I, like you, was so excited about this. And I guess because Urban Decay had such a high demand for this product, Make a Naked 3, Make a Naked 3, that they delivered for us. They had the Vice and the Vice 2, which are great palettes, have some nice colors in there, but nothing is like the Naked 1 and Naked 2. And there's always hubbub about which is better, which is better. I'm going to tell you all of my thoughts about it. So stay tuned if you want to see more about this gorgeous beauty right here, the Naked 3 palette. Keep watching. First off, the Naked 3 palette is going to be the it palette of the year. Absolutely the it palette of the season for the holiday 2013. They're going to sell very well for Urban Decay, and they will sell out. And then come January, you will see them unfold again. But if you want to get your hands on it, it is the absolute term, get them while they're hot. It comes in this box. This is the outside packaging right here. On the back, it talks about what else comes along. So we have the shadows and their names. It also comes with a double dual-sided brush. And what's really great too is it comes with 4 primers. I'll tell you all about them. Now, inside the box comes with this book, and it's 4 primers in there, and they're about like a week's worth of primers. So they're really great because you could try them out. We have the original primer potion, then there's Eden, which is a nude matte formula for to prevent lids and shadow meltdown. Then there's Sin, which is a shimmery primer for eyeshadow, and then there's anti-aging primer as well. And this is the original, the basic, which is one of my favorite eyeshadow primers. It's a clear primer, so there's no color going onto the lid. Here it is. Such a beauty. It is this gorgeous rose gold packaging. There's this like wave ripple effect. It is not smooth like the Naked 2 palette. It has this like nice curve into it. And what's different about both is we have the original Naked right here. They never went back to this packaging, this velvet packaging that just flaps open and gets closed by like a magnet. After the Naked 2, which I love the Naked 2 packaging. It's very sturdy, durable. You're not worried about it crushing or smashing with that soft velvet. It can easily be done. It's just this tin case, very, very sturdy. The one thing is, it's been a little tricky. Listen to it close. Like, it doesn't just close. Like, listen to the Naked 2 close. This one just closes. You really got to make sure you're closing it the right way. Sort of like it's like alignment is weird or something. Like if it's like it's off its tracks, or like as if like the pockets for the tabs for closing are like not right or something. It like takes a second to close. And you have to really make sure you close it because before I had it like half open and it was like that. So you really got to make sure it's closing the right way. But besides that, I really like the sturdy. It's very beautiful. There you can see the ripple. But looking at both the packaging, I definitely prefer the Naked 3. It's very stunning, very beautiful, and it goes with the rose gold theme of the colors inside. Also, with the mirror that they all come with, it has this cover on it, and I have a feeling I'm going to be keeping it on, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. Here is the dual-sided brush. This is a little bit more fluffy shader brush and a little bit more of a precision shader shader brush. So great to have another brush. Here are the shades to show you. There are 12 brand new colors. They all have this gorgeous pink hue, a brown hue. Rose gold is absolutely the theme of this. There's a lot of neutrals, some great mattes, some great frosty shimmers, a couple metallics. There's some dark vampire shades over here, some neutral options down the way. All 12 colors are super pigmented. They're easily blendable. They're soft, they're creamy, they feel very good on the lid. Now, looking at the Naked 3 palette, I want to show you the Naked 1 palette and just compare them to each other. As you can see, there are some similarities. Naked 1 is a lot of browns, a lot of neutrals. There are those dark blues on the end, but here is Naked 3 on top of the original Naked palette. And here we have the Naked 3 palette above the Naked 2 palette. Again, some similar shades. You see those mattes that are very close together, similar. You have those darker shimmery shades that are also very close. Both great for neutral days, both great for smoky days. I even want to show you the Naked Basics. Here's the Naked Basics right here. There are some similarities, especially with these front shades. So I'm going to pull it down this way to show you. As you can see, there are some of those light, fair, more vanilla skin tone natural shades, and those are a little bit more comparable to the Naked Basics palette. But the Naked Basics is all matte, so you're not getting any shimmer in the Naked Basics, just some wearable, everyday neutral natural shades alongside that darker taupe and that smoky black shade. And I'm also going to show you swatches right now on my finger, but then I will lay swatches out for you to show at the end of this video. So here we go. These are the colors in the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Let's start lightest to darkest. The first shade in the Naked 3 palette is called Strange. Half matte, half satin, sort of a pale pink shade. It is a creamy, sort of vanilla pinkish shade. I believe this has no comparison to any of the other Naked palettes, but it does remind me a lot of Venus, which is in the Naked Basics. Venus is a little bit more white, where Strange is a little bit more of the pinkish, but they're very close together. Today I'm wearing Strange underneath my brow for my highlight. Strange is absolutely more matte than both Virgin and Booty Call from 1 and 2. Not at all the same. And Foxy is a little bit more yellow. That is the matte shade from Naked 2, which is right here. It's a little bit too yellow, where I actually would prefer Strange over it. It's a beautiful brightening shade, very, very gorgeous, has great color payoff as well. Just a very great highlight, mostly matte then satin shade. So this right here is Strange. The next color we have is called Dust, pale metallic pink shimmer with iridescent micro glitter. This one is very, very soft, feels very, very loose. The texture was a little bit fine because there's so much glitter packed inside, so it's like hard to stay on the lid. Absolutely would need some sort of primer underneath to keep it opaque. It was a little bit powdery, a little bit glittery. I used it right in the inner of my eyes today, literally just fell down my face. Comparing to the other palettes, I'm definitely going into one to look at Sin. Dust is a little bit more pinker, a little bit more lighter. Okay, so this was like 2 little swipes. I'm gonna try to show you exactly what I mean. Can you see the buildup on Dust? This is Dust right here. So much buildup. It literally just crumbles off the plate. This right here is Sin, one of my favorites from all the palettes. Beautiful lid shade, beautiful highlight, full of glitter in there. That's making it super soft, but very hard to wear. It's probably my least favorite of all of them. It's just a little bit hard with all this fallout. So this one is Dust. The next shade from Naked 3 is called Burnout. Burnout is a very beautiful, satiny, pinky peach shade. Very, very gorgeous. I could see this one being an everyday gorgeous lid shade. Gorgeous for all skin tones. Super, super beautiful. That rosy peach makes it really, really stunning. Just perfect, very flattering for the lid. I love that Burnout is very peachy too. It makes it very beautiful. And out of all the Naked palettes, I didn't see anything that compared. Nothing was very satiny that was too frosty or too metallic or just plain matte. This one was very unique and one of a kind. One of my favorite lid shades out of all the palettes together. This is called Burnout. When I was looking at this palette for the first time, seeing those matte shades made me really excited. The lighter of the two is called Limit. It's a really beautiful, like rosy, taupe shade. Very, very matte. Comparing it absolutely to the lightest matte shade in the Naked 2 palette, which is called Tease, which is one of my favorites that I just highlighted in that Naked 2 tutorial I did for you. Tease is a little bit more brown, not as quite dusty mauve pink as is Limit. Limit is so stunning. I can see being so flattering for so many skin tones out there. Super beautiful, barely there, just gives a little pop of that mauve pink. This is Limit. Looking at this palette for the first time, this one was love at first sight. This is called Buzz, and Buzz is a very rosy metallic color, has a little bit of micro shimmer inside. You can see being a very gorgeous bridal lid shade, a very classic night out, gorgeous, stunning lid shade for the light to just reflect off of it. Super beautiful. No color out of either of the two palettes remind me of this. Stunning, stunning, beautiful. This just swept across the lid. Buzz is so unique, and again, just that rosy metallic shade. This right here is Buzz. Next up, we have Trick. Coppery pink shade, again along the same lines as Buzz, just a super stunning lid shade. Very, very gorgeous. Again, no color in either of the palettes matches up, but if I had to pick, I would say definitely in Naked 2 when we look at Chopper. Chopper's just a little bit more peach. Right here we have Trick. As you can see, stunning. This is going to be beautiful for Thanksgiving, for the holidays, just to reflect off your lid and look absolutely beautiful. Another perfect lid shade from the Naked 3 is called Trick. Now, the two mattes in Naked 1 are Naked and Buck. They are here and they are way too brown, so I'm not even comparing them at all. But looking at the darker of the two matte shades in Naked 3, it's called Nooner. And Nooner, I knew I was just gonna love this shade because I love matte, like medium tones. They're just perfect for your crease. Fair girls, this will be your crease of choice. Medium to dark girls, this will be a wonderful lid shade for you as well. And Nooner is just a really gorgeous, like mauvey plumbed matte shade. Nooner is just way more mauve, way more pink, where Tease is just a little bit more taupe. Again, they both think the same way, being matte, but again, I'm going with Nooner. It is still dark enough to be a gorgeous cutout in the crease, but I love that mauvey pink tinge. It just makes it so beautiful and flattering. This is Nooner. The next shade in Naked 3 I'm wearing on my lids today. It is called Liar. Medium mauve metallic shade. And it's very, very beautiful, very, very stunning. I was putting it on my lid today and I thought this looks like something. It's not as pink as Toasted. This is Toasted that I'm comparing it to right here. Looking at the two together, Liar is a lot more cool toned and more taupe. Stunning for the lid. Love, love, love. This is Liar. The next shade is called Factory. Brown metallic. It's sort of like a medium color. And looking at from both the Naked 1 and Naked 2, I want to compare to Busted from Naked 2, you know, one of my favorite crease shades, and looking at Hustle from Naked 1. I'm wearing Factory on the lower lid today all by itself. Factory, that medium brown. I would think Hustle and Factory are more similar, and Factory is just a little bit more brown. There's a lot of pigmentation in it, but it's definitely lighter than the three. A gorgeous crease shade. This is Factory. Next shade we have is Mugshot, a metallic pinkish taupe shade. Very, very stunning. Going to be a popular lid shade as well. Super smooth, super creamy, super unique. Now I want to compare it to each of the palettes. First being Sidecar, a little bit too sparkly, too frosty. Here's Sidecar right here, right next to Mugshot. Mugshot is a little bit more of a color. Sidecar, a little bit too light. Then we have YDK, which is from the Naked 2 palette. Here is YDK right here. Again, I would think these two were the most similar, this being Mugshot, this being YDK. Both frosty, both gonna do the same thing. Very, very similar. I would say Mugshot is close to being a dupe for a color from 1 and 2. So smooth and buttery. This is Mugshot. Now for the two dark, gorgeous, stunning colors, when I posted this on Instagram, a lot of you raved about these two colors. This is called Dark Side, and Dark Side is a deep, dark, purplish, mauve satin shade. Super pigmented, super stunning, just gorgeous. That is one swipe right there. Going to be so flattering on so many skin tones. Just Just a really super beautiful color. Let me blend this one out to show you because it's my fave. So velvety, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, going to be the perfect smoky eye this upcoming season. Absolutely a fave for me and for all of you. This is Dark Side. And last but not least, the darkest shade of the collection, this is Blackheart. And Blackheart is a very, very dark black shade, but it has these like red micro shimmers inside, which makes it really, really unique and really, really stunning. Super pigmented. That was one swipe right there and like bam. Now let's compare it to the darkest shades of the 1 and 2. From 1, we have Creep and Gunmetal, and they're way too blue, so not at all compares. In Naked Basics, we have Crave, which is just a matte black. Like, it's so super pigmented black. Doesn't at all have the red shimmer that is inside Blackheart, and really cool name, Blackheart as well. And then we have Blackout, which is in the Naked 2 palette, very much so the same black as Crave in the Naked Basics palette. I'm gonna blend it right underneath. There you go right there, just a little subtle light blend right there. I just love that red micro shimmer inside. Makes it really unique. This right here is Blackheart. And that's about it, guys. Those are the 12 shades. Let me do a little breakdown real quick. I'm gonna start with the bad news. The bad news, my least favorite, has to be Dust, which is right here. It's the second color. It's just so powdery, so flaky. I don't know if you could see, but just from swiping it before, there's so much buildup right there. Like if I like tip this over, it's just gonna fall out. Major fallout. Literally just fell down my face, and it chunky glitters in there. Like there's big pieces in there. And going to the good news, which is, oh my gosh, this stunning smoky shade, purpley smoky metallic, which is called Dark Side. Taupe purple, super stunning, gonna be so popular on the lid. It is just gorgeous. Now, my natural eye, I wrote this on my Instagram, Limit and Nooner is going to be the combo of the year, I'm predicting. Just matte and on your lid and super, super gorgeous. Again, Buzz, which there's nothing like in any of the palettes. That pinkish shade, going to be very popular, wearable every single day shade. Blackheart, nothing like it. The darkest, nothing like it in any of the palettes. Going to be a beautiful for the smudge under the eye. Have a little of that red glitter. Oh my goodness, I get the chills thinking about it because it's going to be so good for December. Now, in the beginning, I told you that I'm going to keep the cover on my mirror, and it's because of Dust. So much powdery craziness coming all over the place that I wanted to protect my mirror. On my lid today, I am wearing Liar on the lid. I'm wearing Nooner in the crease. I'm wearing Strange under the brow. I'm wearing Dust on the inners because I wanted to see like how much fallout. I really put one little dot and like fell down. So very, very light hand when using Dust. And underneath, I'm wearing Factory. Just along the lower lash line, smudged out a little bit. I took a little bit more of Limit and just to blend it so no harsh lines. Which do I prefer? In this moment in time, I am preferring Naked 3, guys. You can get smoky, you can get natural. Looking at all three of them. Naked 1, I loved because there's so many brown tones, tan, neutral tones. Naked I love more for an everyday option. Looking at Naked 2, I just loved this palette because you could do neutral, you could do smoky. I prefer this more for smoky. There's that black matte shade. I just used this in a full glam tutorial, link down below, go check it out. So this was my smoky option. But why I love Naked 3 is that you can do smoky, you could do natural, everyday colors. It is so gorgeous. And making it not just strictly brown tones, those pink hues, those rose gold hues are just stunning, beautiful, more charismatic, more wearable, universally beautiful, stunning for brides, stunning for any elegant event, just my pick. So guys, currently my favorite is going to be Naked 3. Of course, I'm going to dive into it a little bit more. I'm going to have some tutorials to show you. I have a lot of great ideas for holiday tutorials to show you. Let me show you the photo that I posted on my Instagram at Life and Polish that I swatched yesterday when I first got it. Overall, I'm thoroughly impressed, really excited about it. I love the color payoff. I love the smooth, buttery feel. I actually love the colors the most. Some really unique, stunning shades that I don't have in any palettes that I own, let alone just the Naked 1 and Naked 2. Will be in stores mid-December. Online now, currently sold out of stock, but you'll be seeing it again soon. A little bit more than $4 per shadow, but then when you tie in the brush and the primers, you know, you are definitely getting your money's worth. Leave comments down below. If you have any questions, comments, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of the Naked 3 palette? Will you be purchasing it? Will you be leaving it? I'll have information on all of these palettes, including the Naked 3, down below, and all the places you can find me: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Keek, and Vine. Don't forget to check out my current giveaway. It's my 100th video. Down below, I show you my full nail polish collection, a great giveaway for you, so easy to enter. All the details are in that video. It's right down there below. Go check it out. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you love this review. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I would love to see you again. From me and the Naked 3 palette, I will see you soon.